Hi guys, it's Lillian with Tribe 3 Productions, and I'm here at the Days of the Dead convention. And who do I have here with me?
Nick Sarlo, and then this is Patrick Grellis and Diana Henry. We are Shadow Hunters Paranormal Investigation and Events.
Ooh, very nice. Now tell me a little bit about that. What do you guys do?
Yeah, so pretty much we are ghost hunters. We go all around different buildings and everything and different locations and look for ghosts.
Ooh, that sounds really interesting. So what is your could you tell me what your spookiest or scariest haunting that you guys investigated?
We went to a place called Indiana State Sanatorium, and they are located in Rockville, Indiana. And it's like this huge, gigantic psychiatric hospital. It was how many acres was it? It was too big. It was gigantic, and that was the first time after 20 years we finally saw a shadow, or not a shadow figure, but like a figure pop out from behind the wall and pop back in. I didn't know what it was, and I screamed and I took off running the other way. And people are like, "Well, why are you running? You know, you're a ghost hunter." When you're ghost hunting, you don't expect to see stuff like that, because ghost hunting can be like watching paint dry. It's very, very boring. And when something actually like that happens, you're like, "Oh my God," you get very excited about it. And that's what keeps us going for more.
What made you get? I mean, I'm sure you've probably always been interested in this, but what was your? Was there something that happened that you're like, I've really got to explore more and learn more?
Yeah, I actually had a personal experience when I was younger, and this girl had passed away that we were really close to, and it was a late July afternoon, and I'm watching TV in my room, and all of a sudden it got very, very cold, like 40 degrees in my room, to almost to the point where you can see your own breath. And then all of a sudden, all these thoughts of what we used to do and say were going through my mind, and then I felt the classic hand on the shoulder, and then Jackie had a very distinct scent about her. That scent came in the room. While all this was going on, maybe it lasted like 10, 15 seconds, but then after that, it was gone. It was back to being hot and all that. And after that happened, I was like, that wasn't normal. I don't know what that was.
It was paranormal.
Yeah. And I had to try to figure out what was going on and everything. So I formed Shadow Hunters with a couple of my good friends and everything, and we've been doing this ever since.
I was actually going to ask you, how did you guys find each other?
Yeah. So Patrick, we've been friends. We actually went to school together. We've been friends since 5th grade. Diana, we work at Six Flags Great America for Fright Fest together. So that's how I met Diana.
I chase people with chainsaws.
Oh,
Scare character that chases you around. It's a great job.
so you're the one.
Yes, ma'am.
And then I had my own near-death experience. I was in a school shooting in college, so I was injured in that shooting. And ever since then, I think because death was around me, I started seeing things, and that's when I really talked to Nick about joining the team. And I went on my first investigation with him a little bit after that, but this was like maybe 15 years ago, 20 years ago. Yeah.
So do you guys do more, are you doing film work with respect to it, or is it more just you investigate and then maybe write about it, communicate in social media?
It's kind of a mixture of both. We'll do some filming and stuff, and then we're really doing it too to kind of really see if there's truth after the afterlife. What happens when you pass away and stuff. And right now we actually work with a company called Paraflix, and they're the only company out there right now that's all paranormal. It's kind of like your Netflix and all that, but this is just all paranormal streaming and nothing else on.
Right. I actually I reviewed a recent thing by them, and yes.
We know them. Yep, we know them very well. Mm-hmm.
So do you guys feel like investigate and give them kind of like, oh, this is what you guys should, this is an idea, or you guys just know each other, and that's it as far as in the paranormal realm?
In the paranormal realm, we're, like we like to tell people, we're all working together towards a goal, and that goal is to find proof of the afterlife.
Yeah.
So with us, Expedition Entity, we are paranormal, they're here too and everything. We all like to try to work together as a team, and there's no making fun of anybody, anything like that, because it's not needed. We're there to help people out.
The regular people seem like they, the people that disparage maybe paranormal, they do that enough. So you guys should always be in each other's corner, like you said.
definitely.
So what's your next investigation site that you have on the horizon?
Well, right now, April 20th, we're going to the Rhodes Hotel in Atlanta, Indiana, and it used to be a very old brothel plus a hotel.
Okay.
We stayed there one night before. These two are brand new, so they've never been there yet. And we had to, at a point, shut our doors trying to go to sleep because there was all these shadow figures walking back and forth, and we couldn't even. We're like, nope, I need sleep. So we shut the door, and these two are in for a big surprise.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you guys so much. Is there anything that you're before I go? Is there anything that you're like selling over here? Or are you just kind of more representing?
We kind of actually moved our stuff over there to selling. We have pop figures that we're selling. We have a very rare supernatural from the show Ouija board. They only made about 200 of those. We were lucky enough to get one, but now we'd like to share it with everybody else, and if they want, like a piece of it.
Excellent.
We have jewelry that we're selling, and
Nice.
kind of like protection stuff.
Okay. Okay.
We saw that you saw at the beginning of this clip. He comes to us from Scary Perry's, so he is. They have amazing stuff over there, and I'm so excited he's coming over.
I like it. It's so cool. Yeah. So where can the public find you guys to find out more?
So we're all over Facebook, YouTube. We like to do a lot of YouTube shorts just because people have a very short attention span, and that's the only way they can watch it. We're trying TikTok. You're not going to see us doing those trends, though, because we're old and we don't do that kind of stuff.
That's fair. Me too.
Instagram and stuff like that. Or just look us up on Google. We're on Google, too.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for talking to us today, and hopefully people will buy lots of stuff today.
There you go. Thank you so much for interviewing us.
Take care.
Take care.